The following is a live sports event on the Abernathy Sports Network. Thank you for tuning in to today's game, and a special thanks to our sponsors for making this broadcast possible. The Abernathy Independent School District, First State Bank, Clark Riley Insurance, Abernathy's First Baptist Church, Babel Funeral Home and Flower Shop, JC Refrigeration, Cooling and Heating, Has Beans Coffee, Hill Veterinary Services, Ty Horsford, Realtor, St. Clair and Massey Orthodontics, South Plains Auto Ranch, The Little Slice of Heaven Cafe, Nana's Donuts, and Nutrien Ag Solutions. To show your support of the Antelopes and Lady Lopes and become a sponsor on our broadcasts, contact us today at 806-773-4658. Thanks again for watching, and we hope you enjoy the broadcast of this live sports event featuring the Abernathy Antelopes. And good evening, Abernathy, Texas, and good evening, fans of the Abernathy Antelopes and Lady Lopes. Welcome inside the Tiger Pit here at Friendship High School in Wolford, Texas. As tonight, it's the Class 3A boys area round playoff between the Abernathy Antelopes and the Dimmitt Bobcats. Good evening, and thank you for joining us. Voice of the Antelopes, Ty Horsford, with you courtside tonight at the Tiger Pit at Friendship High School here just south of Lubbock in Wolford, Texas. As it's the second round of the postseason here tonight, is again these two teams playing win or go home, as the Abernathy Antelopes and the Dimmitt Bobcats playing for the second time this season, as in fact these two teams met in the Dimmitt tournament way back in December. It was just Abernathy's third game of the season. It was a 45-44 win for the Dimmitt Bobcats in the semifinals of the Dimmitt Basketball tournament back in December. So we might have ourselves a dandy here tonight in the Class 3A area round of the playoffs. As the last time out in the bi-district playoffs, it was the Abernathy Antelopes getting a 19-point win over the River Road Wildcats, and Dimmitt topping Presidio by 11. Looks like we're about to have the national anthem. Let's swing it out to midcourt tonight prior to the tip. And there you have it this evening, the final notes of the national anthem prior to the tip-off tonight between the Abernathy Antelopes and the Dimmitt Bobcats, as we're playing for the Class 3A area round of the playoffs crown here tonight from the Tiger Pit at Friendship High School. Again, we were saying before the break, this the second meeting between these two teams this season. They met back in December, and just the third game of the year for the Abernathy Antelopes, and Abernathy fell short in that one by a single point, 45 44. The Abernathy Antelopes come in at 15-8 overall on the season. They finished as the runner-up in District 2 3A, as the Antelopes actually finished in a tie with Tulia for second place in the district, but due to a one coin flip, Abernathy entered the playoffs as the number 2 seed from District 2 3A. The Dimmitt Bobcats out of District 3, they were the champions of District 3. They stand at 20-9 on the season, and they lost just a couple of district ball games all season long. You've got a very good and a tradition-rich Dimmitt basketball program tonight. The opponent for your Abernathy Antelopes, as we've got a little bit different viewpoint for you tonight on the camera, as we are courtside tonight this evening at the Tiger Pit here at Friendship High School. They are going through the starting lineup introductions as we speak. The Abernathy Antelopes have already been introduced, and the Dimmitt Bobcats about to be introduced as well. Tonight, the Dimmitt Bobcats going to don the all-purple look, trimmed in white, while the Antelopes this evening going to be in the all-white unis, trimmed in maroon. Set for a big showdown here tonight from Friendship. It's win or go home. The Abernathy Antelopes and the Dimmitt Bobcats. The winner of tonight's ball game will advance to the third round, the regional quarterfinal round of the postseason, where they will meet the winner of Tulia and Tornillo for a right to play in the Region 1 basketball tournament in the boys Class 3A high school playoffs. Pretty good crowd building here tonight at the Tiger Pit. Should be a fun night of basketball. This is actually game 1 of a playoff doubleheader tonight at Friendship, as you've got Seminole and Canyon due up next here after us. As starters on the floor for the Bobcats will be Gabriel Ontiveros, along with number 13 Emiliano Peralta, number 20 Dante Perez, number 13 we mentioned Peralta, number 11 Ivan Moreno, and number 23 CJ Willie. For the Antelopes, it's Malachi Reyes, Sean Rodriguez, Caleb Harrell, Luke Houston, and Ethan Paez. The 5 on the floor for the Antelope. Tip is up, we're underway, and it's controlled by the Abernathy Antelopes. They're going to work at the goal to our left this evening as we get things kick-started here tonight. Over on the wing, it's Ethan Paez, now out near the timeline to Houston. Opening possession of the game is Malachi Reyes looks over to the bench and gets the call from Coach Sullivan to run the offensive set. On the near side wing, driving down the lane, Houston leaves it deep right wing. That's a long 3 off the front, no good by Harrell, but an offensive rebound by Malachi Reyes will reset it for the Lopes. Just underway tonight from the Tiger Pit here in Wolfforth, Texas. Harrell on the right wing dribbles into the circle, leaves it back out for Houston. Houston, top of the key, head fake, leaves it for Harrell. Bad pass inside, right into the hands of C.J. Willie, and it's taken away by Dimmitt, going the other way. The Bobcats have it for the first time, working at the goal to our right. Top of the circle, it's Moreno. Moreno leaves it back out top. Now on the right-hand side wing, it is Dante Perez as they play pitch and catch. Now Peralta drives in from the right side, left it off the front of the rim, no good. And Houston clears the Antelope rebound. 6:41 left in the first quarter, no score between these two. As Malachi Reyes has it near the timeline, he's being guarded closely, looking for help, and he throws it away. He wanted to get it in the corner to Caleb Harrell, but threw it wide to the left and into the Lady Lope cheering section. Cheerleaders over on the sideline. That's 2 turnovers on 2 possessions for the Antelopes, and Dimmitt will bring it back up the floor with their second offensive possession of the night. They've got it deep on the left-hand side. Now out top it goes to Ontiveros. Now on the near side wing, Perez with the basketball. Bodies hit the floor. An open 3 look is off the mark by Ivan Moreno. An offensive rebound will reset it for Dimmitt. Almost 2 minutes without either team scoring a bucket. Dimmitt gets it inside. Shot is blocked by Houston, but an offensive rebound and follow by C.J. Wiley is good. And it's 2-0. The Bobcats strike first. Malachi Reyes brings it up across the timeline. He'll go to work. Again, tight, handsy defense being played by the Bobcats, driving in the lane, getting a shot up off the mark, no good. Malachi Reyes, outlet ahead. Dimmitt wants to push a little bit. Top of the circle, now leaving it on the right-hand side. It's Wiley, now gives to Ontiveros. Ontiveros guarded by Sean Rodriguez. Sean Rodriguez hits the floor. Jumper from the mid-range by Dante Perez from the left-hand side is good. And it's 4-0. The Dimmitt Bobcats have the early lead. Abernathy's got to get in an offensive rhythm here. On the right-hand side, it's Reyes who gives to Paez. Back out top to Houston. Thought about a three, instead drives down into a double team, and he traveled. He got the shot, but waved it off. He drug the pivot foot, and the Antelopes turn it over. Abernathy out of sync on the offensive side of the floor here to begin the ball game. It'll be Dimmitt basketball in the backcourt with 5 minutes to play in the first quarter. As the Bobcats bring it up. On the right-hand side, it is Dante Perez. He goes top of the key to Ontiveros. Ontiveros hands it off to Peralta. In the circle, free throw line jumper by Peralta. Off the mark, no good. Nobody went to get it for the Antelopes, though. And Ontiveros got the offensive rebound, and it's an Antelope foul. And it will be Dimmitt basketball underneath the basket. First foul on Sean Rodriguez. First team foul as well. Ontiveros wanted to drive in from the right side. He was walled off by Harrell. Now out on the wing with a hand in his face. Jumper by Wiley. Off the mark, no good. Ball loose on the floor. That goes out of bounds, and it'll belong to the Antelopes on the near side. That was a good hustle play there by C.J. Wiley for Dimmitt. He almost kept it from going out of bounds. It'll be Houston to inbound right here in front of the scorer's table for the Antelopes. 4:27 left to play here in the first quarter, 4-0. It is the Bobcats on top. As Harrell is double teamed, he gets it to Reyes. Reyes drives in from the right side, floater blocked and no good, and taken away by Dimmitt. The Bobcats want to push into the half court. They get it to Ivan Moreno. And we've got a whistle away from the ball. It's a foul on Abernathy, the team's second. So almost 4 minutes without a bucket to begin the game here for Abernathy. As the foul is on Marcus Stone, his first. Dimmitt off the inbounds. They get it to Ontiveros, who drives baseline, and Cash Garcia blocked it right back onto the floor, and it's picked up by Abernathy. Good defensive play there by Garcia for the Antelopes. Houston brings it across the timeline, gives it deep on the right-hand wing to Caleb Harrell. Harrell drives to the free throw line and finds a wide open Cash Garcia, but Ontiveros swats it away from behind. Dimmitt pushes into the half court, and back the other way come the Bobcats. Onto the wing, deep, NBA range three, and Ivan Moreno buries it from deep on the left-hand side, and it's 7-0 in favor of the Bobcats. As Malachi Reyes will walk it up for the Antelopes into the half court. He gives it to Sean Rodriguez in front of the Bobcat bench. Pass inside goes awry, picked up by Dimmitt. The Bobcats want to push, but Luke Houston went and stole it from behind and got it back for the Antelopes. And Abernathy's got to find something that's going to work on offense. Houston, top of the circle. He drives in, floater from the right side, off the glass and good. And Luke Houston gets Abernathy on the board at 7-2. As Dimmitt will bring it across the timeline, Emiliano Peralta gives to Ontiveros. They work it now on the left-hand side, back out top to Peralta. On the near side wing, it goes to Ontiveros, who gives way to Perez. Dante Perez hands the ball off to Moreno. Deep three. Another one good from the right-hand side. Back-to-back triples for the Bobcats, and they've got their biggest lead of the night at 10-2 here out of the gates. A good start for Dimmitt as Luke Houston walks it across the timeline. He gives way to Malachi Reyes, and the Antelopes will go to work. Malachi gives it on the left-hand side to Houston. Houston goes around to pick, straight on three. Top of the circle is an air ball, and it's out of bounds. It'll belong to Dimmitt. And right now, the Antelopes just absolutely, completely out of sync on the offensive side, and Dimmitt will throw it in the backcourt. 2:07 left to play here in the opening quarter, and it's an 8-point lead for the Bobcats. As Dante Perez gets it in, and he gives right back to Moreno across the timeline, right back to Perez, who dribbles top of the circle, kicks it to Peralta, left-hand side. Peralta drives in, almost had it poked away by Caleb Harrell, and Dimmitt will reset. Driving down the lane, short corner, it goes to Wiley. Wiley leaves it on the wing, driving in, shot blocked by Harrell, by Peralta going up for the shot there, but Harrell going to get whistled for a foul. And it will be 2 free throws for Emiliano Peralta. And the Bobcats a chance to push their lead out to double figures. 1:45 left to play here in the opening quarter. First free shot by Peralta is good. And you couldn't have asked for a much better start for the Bobcats. As Abernathy just one bucket here in the first 6+ minutes. We've got substitutions for Dimmitt prior to the second free throw here by Emiliano Peralta. As he eyes the basket, and the free shot is good. And it is a 10-point deficit here early for Abernathy at 12-2. As Malachi Reyes is going to bring it up across the timeline. Reyes into the half court. He's guarded pretty tightly there by Jordan Garcia in the corner to a wide open Sean Rodriguez. The senior buries the triple, trying to get Abernathy's offense kick-started, and it's 12-5. Into the half court comes Peralta. He gives on the top of the circle. They give it over to Moreno, left-hand side. He drives through traffic. Open three in the corner, air ball right into the hands of Luke Houston. And Houston pushes back the other way for Abernathy. Top of the circle now, right-hand side, it is Malachi Reyes. Reyes gets it to the timeline to Houston. Abernathy trails by 7. Inside of a minute to play here in the first quarter. Driving in, leaving it for Harrell, right-hand wing for a 3. And it's back-to-back threes to get the Antelopes right back in it. It is 12-8. A quick 6-0 spurt by your Antelopes. And Moreno will dribble it across the timeline. He's got it on the right-hand wing, double-teamed. Leaves it for Ontiveros in the paint. Floater, yes. That's too easy, and a good look down low for Gabriel Ontiveros. And it's 14-8 as Malachi Reyes brings it up across midcourt. Gives it to Houston. And Houston has it at the timeline, dribbles down the heart of the lane, jump stops in the lane, shot up no good, but he's fouled. And Luke Houston will shoot 2 free throws. In the first 8 minutes, that's the first foul of the game on the Dimmitt Bobcats. As the whistle goes on Ontiveros, his first. As Houston at the line, eyes the basket. His first free shot is on the way and good, and that pulls Abernathy to within 5 at 14-9. As Houston eyes the basket, his second free shot coming. It is up, and it is off the mark, no good. Rebound tipped around. Harrell got it, but then throws it away right to Ontiveros. That leads to a run out, but Luke Houston recovers and blocks the Dimmitt shot out of bounds. As I believe it was Jordan Garcia trying to get a layup in transition for Dimmitt, and Houston said nada. And it will be Dimmitt basketball underneath with 9 seconds to play here in the opening quarter. Inbounds goes way out top to Raul Cedena, who gives to Moreno. Moreno on the right wing, he almost walked. Gives it to Garcia down the lane. Floater off the mark, no good. Tip back by Ontiveros, short at the buzzer. And that is the end of the first quarter. It's 14-9, a 5-point lead for the Dimmitt Bobcats at the end of a quick 8 minutes tonight from the Tiger Pit. We'll take a timeout. You're listening to Abernathy Basketball. Regardless of the type of personal or business insurance needs that you have, your first call needs to be to Clark Riley Insurance in Abernathy. With over 30 years of experience, our friendly staff is ready to serve you. Stop by and see us on the West Service Road in Abernathy, or give us a call today at 806-298-2591. Whether it's home insurance, auto insurance, or anything in between, we've got you covered at Clark Riley Insurance in Abernathy. We want to wish the Lopes and Lady Lopes the best of luck this season. And welcome back inside the Tiger Pit here at Friendship High School tonight as we head to the second quarter of this Class 3A area round playoff. It's 14-9. The Dimmitt Bobcats, who led by as many as 10 at 12-2 in that first quarter, saw Abernathy cut the lead in half here as we get set to start quarter number 2. Abernathy ended that first quarter on a 7-2 run. It'll be Dimmitt with the possession arrow to begin the second 8 minutes here tonight as the Bobcats will throw it in. As we are set, Dimmitt will inbound it. It'll be Ivan Moreno to bring it up into the half court for the Bobcats. He goes over on the left-hand side. Now deep in the left-hand corner, it goes to Peralta. Peralta backs his way in, leaves it on the left-hand side. Now back to Peralta. Peralta gets it back out top to Wiley, and who throws it inside? It's stolen by Paez. And Ethan Paez back across the timeline for the Antelopes. A Dimmitt turnover, and Abernathy can cut this one to within a possession here early in the second. Paez on the right-hand wing. He had 3 big second-half three-pointers the other night in the win against River Road. Left-hand side, Malachi Reyes. Top of the key, a 2-3 zone. Attacked by Reyes, who drives in the lane. No, but an offensive rebound by Garcia, and he sticks it back up off the window and in. And Abernathy within 3 at 14-11 on the right-hand wing, Peralta. They reverse it now over to Wiley. Ooh, he walked, no call, top of the circle. Garcia now with the basketball, left-hand side for Dimmitt. As trying to back his way in, can't shoot. Peralta now on the left-hand side. He tries to back his way in. It's not there. Back out to Garcia. Top of the key to Sedana, who gives right back over to Garcia on the left-hand wing for the Bobcats, who slowed down the pace just a little bit. 6.5 minutes left to play in the first half. Now on the right-hand side, it's Wiley. Wiley gives top of the circle to Garcia. Garcia guarded by Malachi Reyes on the right-hand wing. Now goes back to Lopes. Check that. That is Peralta. Guarded by Paez, and Paez tries to tighten up the defense, and he's whistled for a foul. 6:14 left to play here in the first half. It's the 4th foul on Abernathy, first one on Ethan. Just 1 foul so far against Dimmitt here in the opening about 10 minutes. Peralta will throw it in, gets it in to Jordan Garcia, who dribbles in front of Coach Sullivan on the Antelope bench. Around a pick, and that's a moving screen on Dimmitt. And just as I say that, the second foul. It's an offensive foul and an illegal screen on the Bobcats. And with 6:07 left in the half, it'll be Abernathy a chance to cut into a 3-point lead. As Malachi Reyes walks it across midcourt. Reyes bounces it to Paez on the right-hand side. Goes around to Garcia pick. Now drives the lane, floater in the lane by Paez. Off the mark, no good. Follow shot by Rodriguez. He was fouled, no call. The shot's off the mark. Outlet ahead. They want to run. Driving in the lane. Floater off the mark, no good by Peralta. And Houston has the Antelope rebound. Across the timeline, Luke Houston drives to the elbow. Leaves it in the corner. Open 3 for Reyes. Too strong, no good. Knocked out of bounds by Dimmitt. Trying to collect the rebound. And it will be Abernathy Basketball underneath the offensive basket with 5:29 left to play here in the opening half tonight from the Tiger Pit at Friendship High School. Malachi Reyes will throw it in from under the basket here for the Antelopes. As he looks to get it in, Still looking, bounces it to Harrell, who has good position, goes up and he's fouled. And Caleb Harrell will shoot 2. As that time Harrell, he kind of had the defender boxed out underneath the basket, and he draws the foul on Ivan Moreno. And that's the 3rd foul on the Bobcats. And at the line here is Caleb Harrell. His first free shot is no good. Abernathy 1 of 3 so far from the foul stripe, with 5:26 to play here in the first half. And the second free shot by Caleb Harrell is in and out, no good. Another offensive rebound, though, put back up by, and the Antelopes still have it. Away from the ball, we've got an offensive foul on Sean Rodriguez for the Abernathy Antelopes. I didn't hear the whistle, but an offensive foul on Rodriguez. That is his second, with 5:17 to play here in the first half. And Dante Perez will walk it up here for Dimmitt. Top of the circle, Perez kicks it on the left-hand side. Harrell got a hand in there and almost stole it away. Perez hands it off to C.J. Wiley, now left-hand side to Garcia. Baseline drive by Ontiveros, and a foul called on Harrell, who tried to poke it away. Free throws coming here for Gabriel Ontiveros for the Bobcats. 4:58 left here in the first half, as Ontiveros eyes the basket. 1 of 2 free throws. It's on its way and short, no good. And he's got another one coming as we remain 14-11. Just over 3 minutes without a bucket or a point here for Dimmitt to begin this second quarter. Second free shot coming for Ontiveros. No good, missed them both. And Houston goes to get the Antelope rebound. Ends up being a good foul right there, and Houston jogs it across midcourt. The scoring pace has slowed down considerably here in the second quarter. Paez gives out top. Long 3 from the top of the key. Off the mark, but an offensive rebound by Stone. Stone picks up his dribble. He's in the corner, gets it down low. One of the smallest guys on the court, up and under. Malachi Reyes gets the bucket, and the Antelopes are within 1 at 14-13. Back the other way, here comes Dimmitt across the timeline. Over on the left-hand side, it is Ontiveros now on the right-hand side. He throws it away. He tried to leave it for Dante Perez, and they just fumbled it out of bounds. And the Abernathy Antelopes with an opportunity this trip to take their first lead of the game with 4:13 left here in the first half. As Luke Houston will throw it in and get it to Malachi Reyes. Reyes brings it across midcourt. Goes to Houston, back to Malachi. Right-hand side, it's Ethan Paez. He'll try a 3. Bang! And the Antelopes have their first lead. They've completely erased a double-digit deficit here in the first half. It's 16-14 Abernathy. On the wing now, it's Moreno out near midcourt. Goes on the right-hand side to Ontiveros. Back over to Garcia. Garcia drives into the free throw circle, leaves it out on the wing. Good defense by Abernathy. A 3 up off the mark, no good. Loose ball rebound, scooped up by Garcia after it ping-ponged around. And Houston will bring it up for Abernathy, who now leads by 2. 3.5 to play here in the first half. On the right-hand side, it's Ethan Paez. He goes out top to Malachi Reyes, right back to Houston. Houston goes to Marcus Stone out top. Stone picks up his dribble after one bounce, gives it to Paez. Now left-hand side, it's Malachi. Malachi goes back to Houston, back to Reyes. Left-hand wing, 3 up off the mark by Stone. And the long rebound by C.J. Wiley. Pushes ahead. Here comes Dimmitt. Trails Abernathy 16-14 with 2:50 left until halftime. On the right-hand wing, it's Dante Perez dumping it inside. Little fadeaway jumper, too strong. Rebound battled for, and it's out of bounds to the Antelopes as Houston and Ontiveros were battling for that rebound. It's off of Ontiveros. And it'll be Abernathy basketball with 2:41 left here in the second quarter. as Malachi Reyes will walk it up into the half court here for the Abernathy Antelopes. Left-hand side, Stone goes right back to Reyes, picks up his dribble in the corner to Paez. Paez gives to Malachi, who dribbles top and gives over on the right-hand side to Houston, back to Reyes. Left-hand side, Stone, head fake, no shot. Dribbles top of the key, leaves it right-hand side to Reyes. As the Antelopes go to work, now it is Houston in the corner to Garcia. He lobs it out top to Reyes. And now Abernathy's got to try and move without the ball here if they can. Now Houston out near the timeline. 2 minutes to go here until halftime. On the right-hand side, it's Houston who gives it to Reyes. Reyes goes around to pick. Good help defense, though, by Ontiveros. Now left-hand side, it's Luke with the basketball. Houston into the circle, backs it out. Now on the right-hand side as Abernathy really slows the pace. Driving baseline, nobody cut off Ethan Paez, and he lays it in. And the Antelope lead is 18-14. Abernathy a 9-0 run to begin this second quarter. Into the half court, here comes Dimmitt, wanting to drive baseline, and he just lost it out of bounds. Ivan Moreno couldn't handle it down the baseline, and the Antelopes will have it in the backcourt with 1:27 left here until halftime. Abernathy trying to stack on to a 9-0 run here in the second quarter. Across the timeline comes Malachi Reyes as the Antelopes have really figured something out defensively against Dimmitt. Left-hand side now dribbling to the free throw line, Paez. He backs it out on the right-hand side and almost throws it away. He recovers near midcourt and gives to Houston. 1:05 to go here until halftime. It has been a quick-moving second quarter, really first half in general. Driving into the circle, out in the corner now, Reyes. Reyes drives, circles around, floater left short, no good, but going to get the air ball was Houston. It turns into a good pass, and Luke lays it in. And the Antelope lead is 20-14 with 43 seconds left until halftime. Top of the key, it's Moreno, who leaves it for Peralta, left-hand side, fadeaway shot off the mark, no good, and Luke Houston got pushed to the floor by C.J. Wiley, who tried to get the rebound. It's a foul on Dimmitt, and it will be Antelope basketball in the backcourt with 35 seconds left in the first half. And it is a 11-0 run here in this second quarter for Abernathy. Cross midcourt. Lob pass on the wing to Reyes. Back out near midcourt, Houston. He goes high post to Garcia. Back on the wing to Reyes. 19 seconds left. They tried to lob it down low. Paez didn't go up to get it, and it's out of bounds. And that's an Antelope turnover, and Dimmitt will have it with 17 seconds left here until halftime. Abernathy leads by 6, 20-14. Final 15 seconds of the first half. Across the timeline here is Emiliano Peralta. He's got it deep on the right-hand side, guarded by Marcus Stone. Peralta drives down the lane, runner off the mark, but with 5 seconds left in the half, he's fouled. And that will give Peralta an opportunity to get the first points of the second quarter for the Dimmitt Bobcats at the free throw line, as they have been held almost over 8 minutes without a point. As at the line, Peralta, his free shot is good. That breaks the ice for the Bobcats, and Abernathy's lead is 20-15. 5 seconds to go here until halftime. So you got to secure a rebound here if you're Abernathy. As Peralta's second free shot left it short, no good. Rebound by Paez, 3 seconds. He dribbles across midcourt, reach in, there's a steal. The half-court heave is way off the mark by Dimmitt Peralta at the buzzer. And that is the end of the first half tonight at the Tiger Pit here in Friendship. 20-15, Abernathy, a 5-point lead here at the half, despite falling behind 12-2. Abernathy goes on a 18-3 run to close out that first half. 20-15, the Antelopes lead here over Dimmitt at halftime as you're listening to Abernathy Antelope Playoff Basketball on the Abernathy Antelope Sports Network. Thanks for listening to tonight's broadcast. We are at halftime and will return to the air shortly. Tonight's game is sponsored and provided by the Abernathy Independent School District, First State Bank, Clark Riley Insurance, Abel's Funeral Home and Flower Shop, the First Baptist Church, Ty Horsford Real Estate, JC Refrigeration, Cooling and Heating, Has Beans Coffee, Hill Veterinary Services, St. Clair and Massey Orthodontics, the South Plains Auto Ranch, Little Slice of Heaven Cafe, Nana's Donuts, and Nutrien Ag Solutions. If you are interested in showing your support for the Antelopes and Lady Lopes and being a sponsor during our broadcast, call us at 806-773-4658. You can also rewatch this live broadcast by visiting this same YouTube channel. To stay up to date on all the latest news and broadcast information regarding the Antelopes, follow us on Facebook at Abernathy Antelope Sports, Broadcast Home. Again, we are at our halftime break, and we will return to the air shortly. Go Lopes! When it comes to banking, you want people that you can trust, and those people are at First State Bank in Abernathy. As a locally owned and operated bank, First State Bank has been serving individuals and businesses with all of their banking needs since 1909. We have 3 convenient locations to serve you, and we are proud supporters of the Abernathy Lady Lopes and Antelopes in all they do. If we can serve you in any way, come by and see us at 402 9th Street in Abernathy, or simply give us a call at 806-298-2556. At First State Bank, we are your full-service bank. Abel Funeral Home and Flower Shop has been serving the Abernathy community since 1991. Todd and his team offers full-service funeral planning with love and compassion, while Carly and the crew at the Flower Shop can meet all of your needs from flowers to gifts to registries. Abel's Funeral Home and Flower Shop is locally owned and is a staple in the Abernathy community. Give us a call today to see how we can serve you. We are proud supporters of our Antelopes and Lady Lopes, and we wish them the best of luck this season. The Abernathy Independent School District is a shining light in West Texas. As a TEA-recognized district, our students excel at the state and national level on the field, in the classroom, in FFA and 4-H, band, and so much more. At Abernathy ISD, we offer a wide variety of dual credit and other academic opportunities. Leading the way into the future, at Abernathy ISD, we are students today, leaders tomorrow, and antelopes forever. At Abernathy's First Baptist Church, our heart is to love God, love people, and to tell the world. Our pastor is Damon Pierce, and we meet for Sunday morning worship at 10:45, with Sunday school beginning at 9:30. We also offer a variety of kids and youth activities, as well as a Wednesday night adult and youth Bible study at 6 p.m. We would love to welcome you and your family at Abernathy's First Baptist Church. Feel free to drop by our office at 411 7th Street or give us a call at 806-298-2587. We are proud to support our young people, and we are cheering the Lopes and Lady Lopes on this year. Regardless of the type of personal or business insurance needs that you have, your first call needs to be to Clark Riley Insurance in Abernathy. With over 30 years of experience, our friendly staff is ready to serve you. Stop by and see us on the West Service Road in Abernathy, or give us a call today at 806-298-2591. Whether it's home insurance, auto insurance, or anything in between, we've got you covered at Clark Riley Insurance in Abernathy. We want to wish the Lopes and Lady Lopes the best of luck this season. If you're looking for a used car, there's no need to search far and wide. Just pay your friends at the South Plains Auto Ranch a visit in Abernathy. South Plains Auto Ranch can find you the perfect vehicle to meet your needs, and with their buy here, pay here mentality, buying a car or truck has never been easier. Give us a shout today at 806-298-2200 or come see us on South Avenue D in Abernathy. South Plains Auto Ranch is backing the Lopes and the Lady Lopes this season. In today's competitive real estate market, you want someone fighting for you. Ty Horsford is a licensed realtor in Texas and is proud to serve the people of Abernathy and the surrounding area with all of their real estate needs. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or just want to know what your property is worth, give Ty a call today at 806-773-4658. Ty Horsford Real Estate is a proud supporter of the Abernathy Antelopes and Lady Lopes. If you are in need of heating and air services on the South Plains, your only call needs to be to JC Refrigeration, Cooling, and Heating. We've got the experience and professionals to handle all of your needs, as we specialize in residential, light commercial, and mobile home services. To find out how we can serve you with your heating and air needs, give us a call today at 806-744-9855 or come by and see us at 1606 North University Avenue in Lubbock. JC Refrigeration, Cooling, and Heating is backing the Lopes and Lady Lopes throughout the 2021-22 school year. As a leader in the agricultural industry, Nutrien Ag Solutions is committed to helping West Texas growers reach their greatest potential. The professionals at Nutrien Ag Solutions pride themselves as being known as the ag retailer of the future, with their focus on customer service. An emphasis is consistently placed on providing the best performing chemical, fertilizer, and seed products, financing programs, and second-to-none technology used in crop consulting and field application for their customers. With 6 retail locations located nearby, they are all equipped with experienced agronomists that are able to work alongside you to create the ideal plan for your operation. David Carver and his crew would like to say thank you for those that have entrusted them for years to service their needs, and would also like to wish the Antelopes a successful, blessed year. Thanks again for listening. We are at halftime and will return to the air shortly. And once again, good evening, Abernathy, Texas, and good evening, fans of the Abernathy Antelopes and Lady Lopes. Welcome back here inside the Tiger Pit at Friendship High School in Wolford, Texas, as the Antelopes have made just the about 30-minute trip south here tonight to Wolford, Texas for the Class 3A area round of the boys' high school basketball playoffs. And they erase a 10-point early deficit, and Abernathy leads Dimmitt 20-15 here as we get ready to start the third quarter. Dimmitt began this game on a 12-2 run to take a 12-2 lead. Abernathy just looked completely out of sync. They went almost 5 minutes in the first quarter before even scoring, but Abernathy closes the half on a 18-3 run to take a 20-15 lead into halftime. They held Dimmitt without a field goal in the second quarter, just a single free throw by the Bobcats. And it will be Abernathy Basketball leading by 5 as we start the third quarter. It was a very quickly and clean played first half tonight from the Tiger Pit. Lots of basketball taking place here at Friendship over the next couple of days. A boys playoff doubleheader tonight, and then tomorrow begins the Class 3A Girls Region 1 basketball tournament, also going to be played here at the Tiger Pit at Friendship High School. 20-15 Abernathy. It'll be Antelope ball with the starters on the floor for both teams. It's Rodriguez, Reyes, Houston, Paez, and Harrell for the Lopes. They work at the goal to our right now as we switch ends. Caleb Harrell deep on the left-hand side, gives top to Houston. Luke Houston looking, got to move without the ball. And Abernathy gets it over on the wing to Reyes. The Reyes skips it right-hand side. Now Houston on the wing. Out top again to Reyes. They get it to Sean Rodriguez on the left-hand side. Right-hand side, it's Harrell. Now back over on the left wing to Houston. Just underway here in the second half. Abernathy's opening possession. Malachi Reyes, top of the circle, gives to Harrell on the right wing. Back to Reyes. Abernathy waiting for that opening. Left-hand side, it's Paez out top. Now driving to the circle. It was Rodriguez, leaves it back out left-hand side for Houston. Back to Rodriguez, and Houston will reset the offense for Abernathy. 1 minute gone by here in the third quarter. Houston drives in, backs it out, kicks to Harrell in the corner. Back to Houston as Abernathy will run the offense, leading by 5. He drives in from the left-hand side, leaves it in the corner. Paez open for 3, and Ethan Paez cans the triple from deep in the left-hand side. And Abernathy, a minute and 20-second possession, ends in an Ethan Paez three-pointer to begin the third quarter. In the corner, driving baseline, losing it on the ground with Peralta. He gets it back out top. In the corner, driving in on Taveros, floater good. And there's a big bucket for Dimmitt, their first field goal in quite some time. And it's 23-17. As Abernathy will bring it up. As Luke Houston across the timeline gives it to Malachi Reyes. Reyes guarded out front by Perez. Kicks it to Harrell on the right-hand side. Now Houston. He tried to slip it down to Harrell. Pass stolen away by Ontiveros. And then poking it away from behind is Malachi Reyes. But they're going to get Malachi for a reach. And with the way they've let him play here tonight, that's kind of a ticky-tack foul on Malachi Reyes. His first and the first team foul on either team here in the third quarter. Dimmitt will walk it up. Moreno deep on the left-hand side. Tries to throw it inside, but not able to handle the pass with C.J. Wiley, and it's taken by the Antelopes. Rodriguez gives it across midcourt to Houston. Houston guarded by Wiley. Gives it to Reyes, who comes top of the key. 5.5 to play in the third quarter. Reyes, top of the circle to Houston, left-hand side. Paez make it 2 in a row. Nope, not this time. And the backside rebound taken away by Dimmitt. Here come the Bobcats into the half court on Taveros. Across the timeline, poked away by Caleb Harrell. Harrell pushes one-on-one. He's got the size advantage, and he lays it in transition. And Abernathy's lead is 8 at 25-17. There's a steal by Sean Rodriguez. 2-on-2, stop, pop for 3. Bang for Sean Rodriguez. It's a timeout by the Bobcats. And Abernathy's lead is 11 at 28-17. We've got a timeout, Dimmitt. It's a full timeout. We'll take it as well. You're listening to Abernathy Antelope Playoff Basketball.
When it comes to banking, you want people that you can trust, and those people are at First State Bank. As a locally owned and operated bank, First State Bank has been serving individuals and businesses with all of their banking needs since 1909. We have 3 convenient locations to serve you, and we are proud supporters of the Abernathy Lady Lopes and Antelopes in all they do. If we can serve you in any way, come by and see us at 402 9th Street in Abernathy, or give us a call at 806-298-2556. At First State Bank, we are your full-service bank.
Defense leading to offense here in the third quarter for the Abernathy Antelopes. And Abernathy has opened up their largest lead of the night at 28-17. And this run here is becoming something remarkable. After falling behind 12-2, Abernathy is on a 26, that's right, a 26-5 run on the Dimmitt Bobcats to open up an 11-point lead. It'll be Dimmitt basketball out of the timeout as the Bobcats bring it up. On the right-hand side, it's Dante Perez. He goes on the left wing to Peralta. He dumps it to Moreno. Moreno backs his way in, shoots it up short, no good. And the rebound taken away by Luke Houston for the Abernathy Antelopes. Abernathy up 11 with the basketball midway through the third quarter. Driving down the heart of the lane. That's going to be a foul on Dimmitt as Houston brought the contact to him. That's the first foul on Dimmitt here in the second half. It'll be the second personal on C.J. Wiley. And it will be Abernathy basketball underneath as Houston looking to get it in. Off the inbound, throws it deep into the backcourt, and Malachi Reyes will track it down and run the offense for Abernathy. He gives to Harrell. Harrell, top of the key, drives left-hand side. He's walled off, picks up his dribble, leaves it back for Houston, who goes back to Harrell. Nearing the midway mark of the third quarter, 11-point lead for Abernathy. Trying to dribble in is Harrell. He's double-teamed. He lost the basketball. It's picked up by Dimmitt, and then Harrell tips the pass, and somehow it goes in the basket. Sometimes you just get lucky, and that's how it's going right now for the Antelopes. A deflected pass by Caleb Harrell goes in the Antelope bucket. My goodness. On the right-hand side, Peralta drives in the lane. It's an offensive foul on Emiliano Peralta as he runs over a couple of Antelopes in the lane. And the frustration now beginning to build for the Dimmitt Bobcats. With 3:49 left, Dimmitt's going to put on a full-court press, a 2-2-1 press, as they try and get back in this one. Malachi Reyes skips it to Harrell. Abernathy breaks the press. Harrell down the lane, layup good. They're not going to press very long if the Antelopes do that. And Abernathy playing some good basketball right now. They lead 32-17. 3.5 minutes to play in the third. Driving baseline through traffic, and Emiliano Peralta momentarily stops the bleeding for the Bobcats as he gets the bucket inside. 3:20 to play here in the third quarter. Houston gives to Rodriguez. Back near midcourt, it's Houston. Houston, top of the circle, crossover dribble. Left-hand side, Reyes, a long-range three. Left short, no good. Wiley the rebound, and a foul on Abernathy as Paez tried to strip it away, and we've got an injured Bobcat on the floor. As it is going to be a foul on... They're actually going to get Caleb Harrell with the foul. It's his third, and we've got an injured Bobcat on the floor holding the ankle. And I think we're going to take a quick timeout here and come back. It is 32-19 Abernathy. You're listening to Abernathy Antelope Basketball.
If you're looking for a used car, there's no need to search far and wide. Just pay your friends at South Plains Auto Ranch a visit in Abernathy. South Plains Auto Ranch can find you the perfect vehicle to meet your needs, and with their buy here, pay here mentality, buying a car or truck has never been easier. Give us a shout today at 806-298-2200 or come see us on South Avenue D in Abernathy. South Plains Auto Ranch is backing the Lopes and Lady Lopes this season.
And welcome back here to the Tiger Pit, Antelope fans. C.J. Wiley, the injured Bobcat. It looks like an ankle injury, being helped off the floor, and absolutely zero weight being put on that left leg. You've got to hope that Wiley is okay. You hate to see that at any level. And Wiley doesn't look promising for him to return to this basketball game. It'll be Dimmitt basketball as the foul was on Abernathy heading into the break. The Bobcats will bring it up with the Lopes leading 32-19 with 2:57 left in the third quarter. Emiliano Peralta drives in, backs it out, now drives in again, leaves it in the corner. Perez drives, leaves it at the free throw line. Jumper left short, no good by Sedana. And the rebound taken away by Abernathy. Houston brings it across midcourt, the big Tiger paw here at the Tiger Pit. 2:33 left to play in the third quarter. Straight on three. Ontiveros had a hand in his face. Rebound tipped to Dimmitt. And here come the Bobcats. Into the half court. Bringing it down is Moreno. He leaves it out top for Peralta. Left-hand side Ontiveros for three. Off the mark, no good. High for the rebound goes Luke Houston. Nearing 2 minutes to play here in the third. Abernathy doesn't have to settle for jump shots at this point. They've really gotten some easy buckets when they've ran the offense tonight, and there's a travel called on the wing as getting started was Houston, and he walked with the basketball. And that's the last thing you need is unforced turnovers, leading by 13 here in the third quarter. Dimmitt, they shoot the ball well enough, they can get back in this one. From the free throw line, driving in the floater off the glass by Dante Perez, and good. And it's 32-21. Across midcourt comes Malachi Reyes. He's on the wing, leaves it out for Rodriguez, back to Reyes, who drives the lane, leaves it down low for Cash Garcia, who's double teamed, and Dimmitt blocks it away and out of bounds. Looked like it was going to be an easy look down low for Garcia, but Abernathy will throw it in under the basket. Antelope fans behind me wanting a foul there. Off the inbound, Houston looking to get it in, fires it out near midcourt to Rodriguez, who goes to Paez. Paez to Rodriguez, left-hand side Houston. Now Rodriguez, right-hand wing, it is Ethan Paez. Out top to Houston, who goes to the free throw line. Driving in Paez, he is triple teamed, and he traveled. Might have been hit as well, but he travels with the basketball. And the last 2 or 3 trips for the Antelopes not been a thing of beauty, as Dimmitt down 11 brings it into the half court. Dante Perez on the right-hand wing, goes opposite of a pick, drives baseline on Reyes, leaves it in the middle, jump stop in the lane. That's a foul on Abernathy. Abernathy's going to want it on both ends, but a foul on the floor called on the Abernathy Antelopes. As the foul going to be called on number 2 for Abernathy. That's Malachi Reyes, his second. Off the inbounds, Dimmitt will throw it in. Ontiveros drives into the lane, little fadeaway jumper, left short, no good. Cash Garcia has the Antelope rebound. He gives to Malachi Reyes across the midcourt in the corner to Paez. Oh my goodness, Ethan Paez in the postseason has been lethal from outside the arc. He knocks in another one from deep in the left-hand corner. And it's 35-21. The Antelopes lead by 14. Driving into the lane at the other end, Ontiveros had his pocket stripped by Houston. Houston all the way down the right side, and he lays it in transition. And another timeout taken by Dimmitt. As the Antelopes are fired up, they've got their biggest lead of 16 and will take a timeout as well with 36 seconds left in the third quarter.
At Abernathy's First Baptist Church, our heart is to love God, love people, and tell the world. Our pastor is Damon Pierce, and we meet for Sunday morning worship at 10:45 with Sunday school beginning at 9:30. We also offer a variety of kids and youth activities, as well as Wednesday night adult and youth Bible study at 6 p.m. We would love to welcome you and your family at Abernathy's First Baptist Church. Feel free to drop by our church office at 411 7th Street or give us a call at 806-298-2587. We are proud to support our young people, and we are cheering the Lopes and Lady Lopes on this year.
And welcome back, Antelope fans, inside the Tiger Pit here at Friendship High School in Wolfforth, Texas, as the Abernathy Antelopes trying to punch their ticket to the regional quarterfinal round of the boys Class 3A high school playoffs. Antelopes lead 37-21 over the Dimmitt Bobcats. They've opened up their biggest lead of the night. And I hate to harp on it, but man, going back to early in this ball game, Abernathy is on a 35-9 run here on Dimmitt after they fell behind 12-2. Emiliano Peralta will jog it up for the Bobcats. Into the half court, top of the circle, dribbles to the free throw line, floater, got it. That's an easy look for Peralta and the Bobcats. That's more of the type of game they want to play. For the most part, Abernathy's taken them out of that tonight. Abernathy breaks the press into the half court, driving in, Paez leaves it for Garcia, back out on the wing, and Abernathy will run the offense. Houston way out near the timeline, and He'll hand it off to Malachi. 5 seconds, three. Malachi's got to see it. Step back three. It's good if it goes. Why not? It goes for Malachi Reyes. A three-pointer as the horn sounds. And Abernathy with their biggest lead of the night heading to the final 8 minutes. It's 40-23. The Antelopes rolling through three.
Abel Funeral Home and Flower Shop has been serving the Abernathy community since 1991. Todd and his team offers full-service funeral planning with love and compassion, while Carly and the crew at the Flower Shop can meet all of your needs, from flowers to gifts to registries. Abel Funeral Home and Flower Shop is locally owned and is a staple in the Abernathy community. Give us a call today to see how we can serve you. We are proud supporters of our Antelopes and Lady Lopes, and we wish them the best of luck this season.
And welcome back, Antelope fans, back here inside the Tiger Pit at Friendship High School in Wolford, Texas. Barring a fourth quarter collapse, Abernathy seems to be well on their way to punching their ticket to the Class 3A regional quarterfinals and garnering their 16th win of the season. 40-23, a 17-point Abernathy lead as we head to the final 8 minutes. After a slow start, Abernathy has really played pretty good basketball here tonight from the Tiger Pit. They're a different team when they're hitting from the outside. On the wing, it is Jordan Garcia, guarded by Malachi Reyes. Dimmitt's got to play with some urgency on offense. Trying to lean into a shot. Sedana had a shot blocked. It's picked up by Reyes. Into the half court, Marcus Stone on the wing. He drives baseline, kicks it to Rodriguez, right-hand side Houston, slips it to Harrell. Mid-range jumper too strong by Harrell. Offensive putback, though. Right place, right time for Luke Houston. And it's 42-23, a 19-point lead for the Antelopes. Into the half court, off the dribble to the free throw line. Double teamed now is Peralta. He leaves it out top, driving left-hand side. Floater is good, as that is Luke Settle getting the bucket, as he has not seen much action tonight for Dimmitt, but he gets the bucket right there. Into the half court. Now in the corner, it's Marcus Stone. Marcus Stone wants to drive baseline on Settle. Leaves it out for Rodriguez. Top of the circle, Houston. Left-hand side, Malachi Reyes. And Abernathy, they can take their sweet time, leading 42-25. On the left-hand side, it is Houston. Houston gives right-hand side to Marcus Stone. Now in the corner, it's Sean Rodriguez, straight on three, top of the key, no good. And Sean Rodriguez trying to poke a rebound away for Abernathy. Commits a foul down low, and that's a good call on the Antelopes. Fourth foul on Abernathy. And actually, I think they may have called it on Houston, is at least what the scoreboard is showing right now. But nonetheless, it's the fourth team foul on Abernathy here in the second half. Into the half court, here comes Dimmitt, down by 17. Top of the circle, Sedana, left-hand side, Settle for three. Off the mark, no good. Rebound tipped around and taken by Malachi Reyes for the Abernathy Antelopes. Reyes kicks it in the corner, mid-range. Well, I thought going to pull up for the shot was Garcia. Instead, dumps it down to Harrell, who goes up and he's fouled. And Caleb Harrell will go to the line here for the Antelopes with 6:05 to play in the fourth quarter. And Abernathy leading 42-25 over the Dimmitt Bobcats, the champions from District 3-3A. First free shot spins in and out, no good for Caleb Harrell. He's got another one coming. You'd like to see Abernathy cleanly put the finishing touches on this one. As the second free shot by Harrell. Off the mark, no good. Rebound tipped around and taken by Settle for Dimmitt. 6 minutes to play here in the ball game. Bringing it up is Peralta. Peralta deep on the right-hand side, skips it over to Anthony Rodriguez, who hands it off to Moreno. Moreno guarded by Houston, now out near the timeline. It goes to Peralta. Peralta drives down the lane, kicks it to Rodriguez on the left wing, who dribbles top of the circle, almost had his pocket picked, drives the lane and then throws it away. Threw it right to Houston. It's one-on-one. Houston avoids the defender. Reverse layup, no good. Follow shot by Harrell. They're going to say he came over the back to get the offensive rebound, and it's going to be a foul on Caleb Harrell. That is 4 fouls on Harrell. And Dimmitt will throw it in the backcourt, trailing 42-25 to your Antelopes. Into the half court, Peralta bounces to Settle, top of the key. Right-hand side, Rodriguez. Out top to Settle. He drives down the right-hand side, and a foul called on Abernathy will send Settle to the line for 2 free throws. As the foul going to be on Abernathy's Cash Garcia, his first, 6th team foul on the Antelopes. This game just at about an hour deep. Settles free shot no good. He's got another one coming with 5:18 to play in the contest. Again, the winner of this one tonight will get either Tulia or Tornillo in the regional quarterfinals. Second free shot by Settle, off the mark, no good. And Garcia goes up to get the Antelope board. Malachi Reyes jogs it across midcourt as we go in, nearing 5 minutes to play here in the ball game. On the right-hand wing, it's Ethan Paez. Paez goes opposite of a pick, top of the circle, Garcia. Now goes over on the left-hand side. Dumping it inside, Garcia, nice post move. Cash Money puts it off the glass. The bank is open, and he scores. And it's 44-25. The Antelopes lead by 19. Top of the circle, trying to go in is Peralta. He goes back out top to Anthony Rodriguez. 4.5 minutes to play now in the ball game. Around to pick, driving down the lane, leaving it in the left-hand corner. A wide-open 3 off the mark, no good. Those 3s were dropping early for Dimmitt. They've gone ice cold from the outside. Abernathy slips it ahead in transition for Ethan Paez, and he finishes from the right-hand side. And it's 46-25, a 21-point lead for the Antelopes. A quick 3 at the other end by Garcia. Off the mark, no good for Dimmitt. And the rebound taken away by Luke Houston. Abernathy here the last 3 quarters of this ball game have taken Dimmitt out of their element. As Abernathy almost turns it over. Looked like Garcia was going to have an easy look at the basket. Instead, he tried to kick it in the corner, and Dimmitt knocked it out of bounds with 3:51 to play here in the fourth quarter. Abernathy, their biggest lead of the night now at 46-25. Trying to punch their ticket to the third round of the postseason. Off the inbounds, they get it to Harrell, off the glass and good. Harrell uses his size to get an easy bucket against this Dimmitt Bobcat defense. And it's 48-25, biggest lead of the night for the Antelopes. Ivan Moreno on the left-hand side, hands the ball off. Now they skip it over to Lopez. Lopez on the wing to Perez down the lane. Leaves it in the corner, Lopez. Harrell goes flying by, and Lopez double dribbled with the basketball. As he got Harrell defensively in the air, but it altered him enough to cause him to double dribble. And Abernathy will get it back with 3:26 to play in the fourth quarter. And Abernathy now nearly doubling up the Dimmitt Bobcats. As again, this is the second meeting between these two teams this season. The first one in December saw Dimmitt beat Abernathy by 1, 45-44. Deep on the left-hand side, it is Houston. Now on the right wing, it's Harrell. Harrell tries to go out top, gets it to Houston near midcourt. Houston skips right side now to Paez. Near midcourt, it is Harrell. Harrell goes on the right-hand wing to Paez. Paez now skips it left-hand side to Sean Rodriguez, who goes back over to Paez. Paez gets it to the free throw line, Harrell. In the corner, it goes to Sean Rodriguez. Rodriguez high post to Harrell. Inside of 2.5 minutes to play here in the ball game. Now out on the perimeter, they go to Houston on the right wing. Now it goes to Paez as the Abernathy Antelopes play keep away on the right wing. Paez, as the Antelope fans okay with that. On the right-hand side, now they skip it over to Sean Rodriguez, who goes back to, that's good ball movement, as they got ahead of me even on the broadcast. Pass. Cash Garcia, the layup from the right side. Get Harrell the assist. Inside of 2 minutes to play, Abernathy up a quarter, 50-25, and there's a foul on Ethan Paez out top of the key. As substitutions for the Antelopes, as Marcus Stone checks in. Sean Rodriguez, the senior, takes a seat to a nice ovation from the crowd. He'll see another game in an Antelope uniform, and it'll be in the Class 3A regional quarterfinals. As the first free shot is up and good by Moreno. Second free shot by Moreno is good. And a couple of free throws go down for Dimmitt. It's 50-27, the Antelope lead. They're going to set up their full court press, are the Bobcats, and the Antelopes will throw it in the backcourt. As they get it into Houston, who goes to Caleb Harrell. Harrell goes to Houston. Houston slips it ahead to Malachi Reyes. On the left-hand wing in the corner, Cash Garcia, he'll try a three. It's off the mark, no good. Rebound pulled out by Dimmitt with nearing 90 seconds to play in the ball game. Ivan Moreno across midcourt, goes around to pick. Houston fought through it defensively. On the right wing, Lopes down the lane, had his shot blocked, and Garcia goes ahead and collects the shot that he blocked. He gets it to Reyes into the half court, who goes to Harrell on the right wing. Back out deep on the left-hand side. In the corner now, high post, slipping down the lane. Harrell off the glass, no good. Garcia, the follow, no good. Got his own board, count it, a foul. As Cash Garcia playing tough on the inside and on the offensive glass for the Antelopes. 1:07 to play in regulation. Abernathy about to punch their ticket to the Class 3A regional quarterfinals. As Chip Chambers checks into the ball game, he played on JV for the majority of the season. He also suited up for varsity when they were down a couple of players the last part of the year. So Chambers getting into the game with 1:07 to go. As the free shot by Garcia, no good. Chambers got the rebound and resets it for the Antelopes. With 60 seconds left on the right-hand side, Marcus Stone. Marcus Stone off the dribble. Skips it down low. Somebody forgot about Caleb Harrell down low, and he lays it in. And I tell you what, Dimmitt, they have not been the team tonight that they've been all year. You've got to credit Abernathy, though, for a big part of that. Top of the circle, it's Moreno down the lane, floater, no good, off the mark. 37 seconds left. Abernathy the rebound, outlet ahead to Marcus Stone in transition, and an easy Antelope bucket. And it's 56-27. The Antelopes lead by 19. We've got a foul in the backcourt on Marcus Stone. It'll be 1-1 coming here for Dimmitt, as that's the 8th Antelope team foul. As going to the line is Jordan Garcia for the Bobcats. And it's pretty incredible. As the first free shot is good, Garcia will get his and one. Since Abernathy trailed 12-2, It's a 54-16 spurt by the Abernathy Antelopes. Complete domination. Ontiveros deep on the right-hand side, dribbles in on Chambers. Nice shot by Ontiveros. Count it and a foul as he's got a chance at a three-point play. The 6'1 senior forward, Gabriel Ontiveros, he's been a big part of the success for Dimmitt this year as the JVers getting into the ball game for the Abernathy Antelopes. You've got to love it. As Jackson Beeson, Noah Riley, and Miles Attaway check into the game for Abernathy for the final 15 seconds, much to the chagrin of the Antelope faithful. Chip Chambers on the wing. In the corner, Beeson for three. Off the mark. No good. The house would have come down had he made it. The half-court shot at the buzzer by Gabriel Ontiveros. No good. And the final score tonight, Abernathy wins it over the Dimmitt Bobcats by a final score of 56-30. As after falling behind in this one 12-2, they go on one heck of a run. And the Abernathy Antelopes punch their ticket to the Class 3A regional quarterfinals, where they will meet either Tulia or Tornillo with a trip to the Class 3A regional tournament right back here at Friendship on the line. It's a fun night of basketball for the Abernathy Antelopes tonight, as in the win-or-go-home season, the Antelopes win, and they go on, not home. Tell you what, we're going to have to get out of the way as we've got a Canyon Seminole playoff boys game coming up following us here tonight at the Tiger Pit. We've got to make room for those guys, but the trophy presentation right now at midcourt is Abernathy earning their second gold ball of the season, as the Dimmitt Bobcats getting a round of applause for their home, from their hometown faithful across the way. But the Abernathy Antelopes punch their ticket to the regional quarterfinals as they beat Dimmitt tonight 56-30.